Hello Internet, and welcome to another video of Pokemon Showdown. Now again, I'm going to be using the same team. Hopefully you are enjoying watching these these games with this team. I'm quite enjoying playing with it. So let's dive in. Let's see how we go. Okay. This is confusing me. The only reason you'd want to use Licky really is to suppress weather. So that, you can bring in a water type on a Charizard without it getting solar beamed and stuff like that. But he's got weather on this team, like Ninetales and Venusaur, so I'm not quite understanding this. I'm thinking if I get Trick Room up, then I should be alright here. So let's just try and do that, especially with Camerupt. I think Cresselia is quite safe here. Yeah, I think Cresselia is quite safe. And Camerupt. Yeah, let's go with Camerupt and Cresselia. Let's bring in Credilli as well, just for the Storm Drain away on the Swampert, and Sylveon maybe? I don't know, he has got a fair number of assists and a potential wide guard as well. Jellicent doesn't really look like it's going to be doing much though, and Bisharp, I don't know, maybe Bisharp can do some work here? I mean, it can Iron Head the Articuno at least. Let's go with Sylveon. Sylveon is always oppressing. Okay, okay. I see you. If he's got Sleep Powder, this might be annoying. What's the pledge? Grass and Water Pledge. It's like a swamp, isn't it? Which slows me down, which is fine for Trick Room. So let's go for Trick Room. Like, it does work like that, doesn't it? It does affect speed stats. It's not like some sort of weird other thing. Rock Slide, okay. Well, he's trying to flinch me then. Doesn't flinch, that's good. And now I can bring in the Credilli, and the question is, do I want to go for an Earth Power or do I want to go for a Heat Wave? Because I can Giga Drain the Swampert the next turn, and if I'm at +1, if he does go for a Waterfall, then that should knock it out. So I'm going to... it's not Thick Fat. Does it even get Thick Fat? It's got Cloud 9. So I think I'm just going to Earth Power. Should I Earth Power or should I Heat Wave? Let's go for a Heat Wave. Bit of spread damage. Catches any switches in as well. Knockoff. Well, there's my Assault Vest gone. And Earthquake. Ooh. For some reason, my brain did not anticipate a ground move coming from Swampert there. I suppose because I saw it was Mega and probably wouldn't have Earth Power. I don't know. Why did my brain not think Swampert was part ground as well there? I don't know. Either way, I can just Giga Drain and Heat Wave here, because the Earthquake on his own Licky actually did, put him in Heat Wave range. I mean, Swampert is probably going to, well, I say switch out or protect here. Protect would be his better move. If he switches out, then not really anything he's got is going to appreciate, apart from Ninetales, is going to appreciate a Heat Wave and a Giga Drain. And it is Ninetales. How about that? With no sun, because his own Licky is sitting there. So yeah, that actually did a lot of damage to that Ninetales, that Giga Drain. So I'm happy to Heat Wave, and I can Earth Power this Ninetales now. Although he is, competent enough to be stalling out my Trick Room turns. Cresselia didn't take any damage though, did it? It took a little bit of damage, so I think I should be able to get Trick Room up again. Why did I not expect a ground move from the Swampert? It's a good job Camerupt is, bulky enough to survive it. Well, how about that? Swampert gets Earthquake. Silly Barry. Okay, he's protecting Ninetales, that's fair enough. What did he have? He had Venusaur and Swampert, didn't he? Heat Wave to Ninetales. I mean, oh, we've got the Sun now, because his Cloud 9 Pokemon is gone. So I think actually Heat Wave, unless he's got Wide Guard on this Mega Swampert, but I think it will be protecting anyway. But I think Heat Wave will knock it out. I'm thinking Heat Wave just in case he does want to bring the Venusaur in, because the sun is up now. Because his Licky has gone down. I think a Heat Wave should knock it out. So yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, it does. The problem now is I've left myself, you know, in a vulnerable position because Trick Room is just ended, and I've got 2 slow Pokemon out at very low health. So I need to try and do a little bit of jiggling to get my Cresselia in and get the Trick Room off. Now I think Credilli is more important here actually than the Camerupt, because Cresselia I think can beat the Venusaur. I mean, Camerupt obviously beats the Venusaur as well, but I suppose Sylveon can beat the Swampert. I'm just thinking I want that Giga Drain on the Swampert, and I've got the Cresselia for the Venusaur, so I'm going to sacrifice the Camerupt here, just let that go down. And oh, I haven't got Protect on Credilli, obviously. So yeah, I was thinking I was just going to let it go down and protect the Credilli, but we'll do it the other way then. We'll protect and let the Credilli go down. He must be Earthquaking. Yeah. So that's not a problem. Cresselia can take this. Camerupt can't, so I've got to switch that out, and I've got the Trick Room. But at least then I'll be able to Hyper Voice, and a combination of Hyper Voice and Psychic should knock out the Swampert. I would imagine. Oh, he's got Sleep Powder. But he critical hit my Sylveon. Couldn't freeze me because we were in the sun. I suppose that was a bit unfortunate, you know, for him missing his Sleep Powder, but that's Sleep Powder. You know, don't bank on hitting Sleep Powder. I doubt he's got Wide Guard. I bet I'll go for a Wide Guard now. This has been a pretty strange, you know, game number 1 to this session, so you know, bear with me. Hopefully the next game will be a little bit better. It's been a bit sloppy, I think, this game. Especially that Earthquake. Well, there you go. It happens to everyone. Okay, well, the combination of these two nowhere near knocking the Swampert out. And he just goes for a Rock Slide. Why didn't you Earthquake if you're going to protect with Venusaur? I mean, yeah, you get a little bit of damage on Cresselia, but Cresselia's the one that's actually threatening the Venusaur here now. Well, I'm not complaining. A Psychic will knock the Swampert out, and I'm just going to Calm Mind up, because, you know, why not? Gets me a bit of a boost. If he Sleep Powders the Cresselia here, then so what? Wow, that Sludge Bomb did a lot of damage. It's Life Orbed. Wow. Either way, I can Hyper Voice, and yeah, I'm just going to Psychic the Venusaur here. Hyper Voice should knock out the Swampert. Well, obviously it will. But I'm going to, you know, protect it or not. I need to start focusing a bit more on this Venusaur, because Trick Room's going to end and Camerupt is low. So Hyper Voice and Psychic. He gets a double Protect. Yeah, that was a double Protect, wasn't it? Yeah. So let's go for a Hyper Voice and a Trick Room. And again he misses with his Sleep Powder. Don't really feel bad, because that is the risk you run using Sleep Powder. But that's that is game 1. Phew. That could have been a bit of a banana peel. I mean, we are quite low on the ladder, I suppose, but he wasn't the lowest of the low on the ladder. Oh, this is quite an interesting team. We've got a Furret and 2 fire/fire Pokemon. Fire and flying Pokemon. A Meowstic female, a Heliolisk. Chestnut. Is it going to be belly drumming this Chestnut, maybe? I don't know. I'm interested. Could be an interesting team. Camerupt is a big yes in this game, though. As is. See, I think I will put Lumberry back on this Cresselia. I think I miss it too much. Because in that last game, the Sleep Powder missing was fortunate for me. It could have been a different game if it hit. But, you know, let's stop being distracted by that. What we're going to do here. I think we want to get Trick Room up. I think Cresselia can do the job. Camerupt is very nice here. But is it too nice to just throw out straight away and risk? No, it's not. Camerupt and Cresselia, there you go. Sylveon, I think he is nice here as well, even though he has got those 2 fire Pokemon. Credilli has got Ancient Power as well, and these two don't really like going off against those two, so I'm going to go with Credilli as well. Talonflame and Ferret, okay. He sees my Citrus Berry. Talonflame might have Taunt. He might follow me as well. I'm just going to Mega Evolve and Heat Wave and just go for a Trick Room. Talonflame don't normally carry Taunt these days. If he's got it, then, you know, good for him. He's going to be eating a Heat Wave. And Heat Wave from my Camerupt is probably going to do, you know, it might even 2-hit KO the Talonflame. You never know. Ferret, what is it going to do? I don't know. What does Ferret do? It can, like, what, Helping Hand and follow me. And that's it, really. That U-turn did a lot of damage. But... oh, and Super Fang, okay. But, yeah, nice. I'll take that. If he sets up the Sun for me, then his Ferret is going to go down if I Heat Wave. Yeah, I'm going to Heat Wave. With the Sun up and a Helping Hand, I think it'll even knock the Camerupt out as well. Knock the Charizard out. But it isn't. Ooh, it's not an X. A Y, rather. It's the other one. Ooh. But he Flare Blitzes the Cresselia. I think he needed to take care of the Camerupt there. I mean, he almost knocks himself out there. What was his other one? Talonflame. I think I'm quite safe here, really. Yeah, I'm going to put Sylveon in just because Sylveon offers more offensive pressure. And I'm going to Hyper Voice, obviously. That takes care of the Charizard. If he Brave Birds, I'm just going to Ancient Power that slot. So yeah, I think I'm alright here. Talonflame, if it's banded, will it one-shot Sylveon? Doesn't look like it. All right, that's that's second game then. Looks like this has been a strange episode. We've had some good games in the last few episodes, but these two have been a little bit questionable, if I don't say so myself. But let's get this through. I'll start searching for one more. Looks like we've got a bit more of a team to play in this last game. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to make your move. I suppose if Heat Wave misses and... yeah, it doesn't. And he knocks out the Sylveon, then... no, Sylveon will be faster anyway in Trick Room. Okay, so... we've got... ooh, a Rotom Terrakion. Another Bisharp. Bisharp was a big problem for this team. I think it still probably can be a big problem for this team. But I've got the Colbur Berry on the Jellicent, and I can burn it back. I like Sylveon here, but it's really scared of that Bisharp, and I think he's going to lead with the Bisharp. So I'm going to go with the Camerupt, and I'm going to go with Jellicent, but to protect the Camerupt, I'm going to have Credilli in the back. He has got 2 water types, although the Greninja doesn't always have a water attack. And, yeah, Sylveon I think as well. Interesting. I mean, a Brave Bird and, like, a Psychic will knock out either of these Pokemon, so I do need to be a little bit careful here. Yeah, I need to be careful here. I mean, I think he needs to stop Trick Room going up. Trick Room would be really big for me here, but Talonflame is a bit of a problem. You're a naughty boy, Talonflame. I mean, you might not even go for like the double target like that. I haven't brought my Bisharp with me, which could be a problem. Bisharp would have been alright because this Gardevoir is potentially an issue. I'm going to Heat Wave, and I'm going to Trick Room. He might have Taunt as well. He has got Taunt. And he goes for the Psychic. At least to get the Heat Wave off. So 3 KO on the Talonflame. He might potentially knock himself out to Recoil. Well, Recoil and then the Heat Wave, if I do Heat Wave again. I'm actually going to bring Credilli in and go for a Surf, because I want to get rid of this Talonflame. And I think Camerupt is very nice here. Okay, Psychic is disabled. But I am kind of falling into a little bit of a trap of my Jellicent is really low now. My Jellicent is pretty much useless, and that's my only way of gaining some kind of, the upper hand with the momentum here. Yeah, if he's got Terrakion and Bisharp in the back, then I've lost this game, because Sylveon will work nicely, but I need a Sylveon for the... I suppose Camerupt hits the Terrakion as well, but... Just thinking, of the potentials that can happen here. It's probably going to Brave Bird the... I mean, at least it's not banded. At least, we've got that. So Credilli's not going to be taking too much. But he is going to Hyper Voice here, I would imagine. I mean, do I want to even bring Camerupt in on anything? Not really. What else has he got? I mean, I don't think he's going to switch the Gardevoir out, but he has got 3 things weak to grass in the back, so I'm going to Giga Drain the Gardevoir, and I think I'm just going to let the Jellicent go down here. At least Brave Bird's disabled, at least it got some kind of mileage out of there. And the Assault Vest doing a bit of work there as well. That's quite nice. Now, he's going to bring in either his Bisharp or his Terrakion here, so I think I need to bring Camerupt in. Yeah, here's the Bisharp. This is the nasty, because I can't protect with Credilli, and it's just going to Iron Head that slot. And it's going to go down. I don't know what his last Pokemon is. Yeah, I don't know what his last Pokemon is, because I've got the choice of, do I let Credilli go down, or do I sacrifice to Sylveon? If I let Credilli go down and he's got Rotom Wash, then maybe Sylveon could beat that. Maybe. If his Bisharp has got a Focus Sash on it here as well, then that's a big issue for me. I think I'm just going to leave Credilli in, because if he predicts me nicely and... oh, he can't Brave Bird, can he? So there's no way he can knock out my Camerupt here. He might even withdraw his Brave Bird, his Talonflame. It would be nice to know what his other Pokemon was. But I don't think I can let Credilli go, Sylveon go down. I'm just gonna play it safe, I guess. I'm gonna Giga Drain and Heat Wave. Ooh, okay. Well, I wasn't expecting that, but oh, it looks like it is a Sash. No, it's not a Sash. Okay. And it's Rotom Wash. Okay, so I rolled the dice. I'm thinking, will Sylveon be able to beat this Rotom? I don't know. Maybe if I Calm Mind, forget a Calm Mind boost. Just the thing is, like, a Hyper Voice isn't going to knock out this Talonflame from where it is, and he can just Hydro Pump my Camerupt and knock that out. Yeah. That's kind of unfortunate, I suppose. Yeah, I've lost this game, because he can just Flare Blitz to Sylveon. It should survive. So unless a +1 Hyper Voice knocks out the Rotom, which I don't think it will, then I've lost this one. But it is what it is. Is he... Okay, so he does Hyper Voice, he does hit. Is this going to knock it out? I doubt it. No, it doesn't, nowhere near. So, he's just going to Thunderbolt now, I guess. I mean, I don't think I'll be able to take a Thunderbolt from here. I am at +1, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to survive that. I don't think I'm going to bother with rolls either. Nah, almost. I mean, it was, it's quite close there, but not that bothered, to be honest. So there you go. Another batch of games. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and share if you think this video deserves it. And thanks for watching again, and goodbye for now.